If there's one thing that many of us suffer from time to time, it's a lack of confidence. This can stop us speaking up in meetings, asking for what we want, putting ourselves forward for projects and promotions and so much more. Suffer from this at all? If you want to learn 4 key ways to improve your confidence that you can do right away, stay with me to find out more. If you don't want to miss a single tip or strategy that's going to help you become the leader that you want to be and that we all need, hit the subscribe button below and hit that bell so that you get an alert whenever I post a new video. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Sonia Guevara and I'm a leadership and success coach. And I've spent the last 20 years or so working with leaders at all levels in organisations. And today I want to share 4 things that you can do straight away to increase how confident you feel. So first of all, I want to give you a definition of confidence, which in itself might already help you with your own confidence by helping you work out which part of it you need to do more work on. Now, confidence is a belief that you are valuable, worthwhile, and capable. Or in other words, it's about self-esteem. Add to that a certainty in your abilities, or optimism, plus the courage to act on it. So we're looking at what's happening in your brain, the environment that you're in, and the choices that you then make as a result of all of that. The first tip is to develop a growth mindset. Carol Dweck wrote a book called Mindset, The New Psychology of Success. And in it, she speaks about developing a growth mindset. Now, what this means is developing the belief that you can get better at things, that you can develop and grow. Now, you're probably saying, Sonia, I know this, of course. Well, do you ever say things like, I just can't do it. I'm just not a singer. I've never been good at sports. She's just naturally gifted. Well, all of those statements and others like it demonstrate a fixed mindset rather than a growth one. You see, there's an assumption that we are either people with a growth mindset or a fixed mindset, but the reality is that it depends on the situation and the environment. What do you say to yourself that could come from a fixed mindset? Let me know in the comments below. The thing to do here is to catch yourself doing this and then reframe the thought. So, for example, instead of saying to yourself something like, I've never been good at sports, you could say, I've not found a sport I enjoy enough to spend time learning and getting better. Now, this will do some amazing things. It'll make you feel good about sports or whatever you can replace sports with in your statement. It will also set you up to look for a sport that you might enjoy. And what you're doing is you're telling yourself that you can if you spend time learning rather than you can't. So you're not telling yourself a lie. What you're doing is reframing that thought in a way that's going to help you to grow. Tip number 2 is to practice failure and to fail fast. Most of us are irrationally worried about getting things wrong or failing at something. We grow up with pass or fail marks in school, and we develop a belief also that if we get things wrong, somehow that's it. We are a failure. But actually, I believe that there are no failures, only successes and experiments. Sometimes the experiments blow up spectacularly, but we just need to get good at clearing up the mess, learning from it, and trying again. Now, the quicker we get the experiment to either succeed or blow up, the quicker we can clear up, learn from the whole experience, and move on. So develop a belief that you're good at clearing up and learning, and this will help you go for things that you might have worried about before. Now, this leads me to tip number 3. Choose people who will support you and encourage your confidence. I not only believe that I can clear up and find a way through, but I also believe that if for some reason I get stuck, I will know someone who can help me. It's so important to have a network of people you can turn to and who support you and your confidence. Now, there are many people who have had a lack of cheerleaders growing up, or have for some reason chosen to listen to others instead. Now, this doesn't mean that you only listen to those that cheer you on. Make sure you have people around you who can give you great feedback so that you can develop. People you trust to tell it to you how it is, and to do so with love. And finally, tip number 4. Have you ever heard of power posing? Well, this is my 4th tip. Body language is hugely important. Our physiology needs to be in sync with our thoughts and with our feelings. Now, just try it with me now. Slope your shoulders down, lower your head, watching, and keep your hands hanging down. Are you doing it? Okay. Now, in this pose, I want you to say, "I'm having a wonderful time." Did you manage it? It's hard, isn't it? In the same way, if you walk into a meeting with your head up, chest up, arms ready to shake hands, and when you start presenting, maybe out front holding the audience and bringing them together, so you're sort of doing this, it will be so much easier for your voice to project and for you to feel that sense of confidence. Now, some people practice the power pose, which is literally out here like this, in front of a mirror and around their house, as a way to be able to anchor that sensation and bring it back when they need it. And by anchor, I mean you know how it feels in your body, and therefore you can recreate it. Now, there's one last thing that I find stops people demonstrating confidence, and that's a fear that they're going to come across as arrogant somehow. I don't want to be one of those people, Sonia, who always have to be the first and last to speak. Now, I want you to trust yourself. Trust that because you don't want to be like that you won't be, and just go for it. Now, if you're interested in more tips and tools that can help you on your leadership journey, I have a great little ebook called The Roadmap to Leadership Success that you can get for just £27, and which will help you identify the next steps for your success as a leader in your organisation. Check out the link in the description below. And remember, if you found this valuable, please like and share this video. Tell me what it is that helped you the most today. And remember to subscribe and hit that bell to get to know when my next video is out. See you soon.